Hey Karma Nation, Travis here with DFSKarma.com for the weekly Player Props Picks podcast with Prop Goat Joey. As you see, Ethan is not on this one because he had such a great week 6. He decided to take a little sweet weekend getaway, vacay to good old Keys down there in South Florida. But even though Joey's heartbroken, as you can see, he's wiping away those tears. Oh my gosh. I hate you. But yeah, we are going to be dropping plays for each one of our 3 fantasy prop partners. If you do not have an account on any of these sites yet, get it, download it, play on it. These prop plays are always going to be free every single week that we do. And then you get the rest of them. We don't just do these plays. We play a crap ton of them. You get the plays by signing up for our prop subscription, which you can go to dfskarma.com/pricing and see all the options we have there. And we provide prop plays every single week every single day, actually, across all the sports. For each of the sites. Now, those sites, of course, are MonkeyKnifeFight.online, PrizePicks.online, and Underdog Fantasy.online. Use promo code KARMA and get that deposit bonus on each one of those sites. That being said, Joey, hit us with your favorite Monkey Knife Fight prop play for this weekend.
All right, for Monkey Knife Fight, I'm doing the Eagles-Raiders game. I'm looking at Darren Waller under 67.5 receiving yards, and that's paired with Devonta Smith under 64.5 receiving yards. Both of these guys are lower on PrizePicks, so you're getting better value. And later on the week, they should be a higher multiplier as well. So better value, better multiplier, better site to play. Outside of week 1, Waller has not done much. He's gone under this total in 5 straight weeks, as well as he only has a 20% target share and air yard share over the last 4 weeks. Week 1, he had a 37.5% air yard share and target share, so way down from week 1. Philly's a run funnel team, allowing the 5th most rushing yards and most rushing attempts per game, while only giving up bottom 10 in both passing attempts and passing yards. So I'm expecting the Raiders to run a lot more this game, especially with the lead as they are the Vegas favorite. And then for Devonta Smith, under 64.5 receiving yards, I wrote him up in my wide receiver cornerbacks matchup article. He has gone under this total in 50% of the games. He's been exposing bad defenses but struggling against tough defenses. Smith is going up against Casey Hayward, who's only allowing 0.37 yards per route run and has allowed 0 yards in 50% of the games he's played, and only allowing 87 total yards this season. Both teams played a slow pace, so I expect these unders to hit.
All right, let's move on to another one of our partners over at Underdog Fantasy. What are we locking in for that one?
All right, so for Underdog, I'm locking in Patrick Mahomes over 323.5 yards. Mahomes has gone over this total in half the games he's played this season. The 3 games he's gone over were all shootouts, and I'm expecting this game to be a shootout with a 58-point game total. It's only one of 2 games on the slate.
I thought you were about to say 58 points for Kansas City. I was like, that is a bold call.
Hey,
that is a bold call.
Titans defense is a joke, so I expect a lot of points for the Chiefs, at least 5 touchdowns going into this game. There's only 2 games on the slate with over 50 points, and they have a 58-point total, so expecting this game to be a shootout, and all the quarterbacks have gone over their passing prop except for once, and because of Carson Wentz, he sucks. He only had about 200 yards in that game. And then the other prop I like is Cooper Kupp over 89.5 receiving yards. He's 91.5 on PrizePicks, so we're getting a little bit lower number on Underdog, so I'm taking the value here. He's another guy I wrote up in my wide receiver cornerbacks article. My only worry with this play is the Rams are 15.5-point favorites. I think that's the highest spread of the season. Kupp has gone over this prop all but once this season. The only game he went under was because Stafford missed him a couple times on some wide open plays. He only had 5 receptions for 13 targets that game. His highest target game, but the only game he's gone under. He's going up against A.J. Parker, the slot corner for the Lions, who allows the 6th most yards per snap out of the slot.
All right, and then so before we get to the last one, PrizePicks, something I do want to mention: if you've been watching these prop picks, player props podcast, or you've been in the Discord channel, which you're not yet, go to dfskarma.com/chat to get in there. It's free to join. But the thing that, if you're not picking up on this yet, Joey's constantly mentioning, we're going this player because on this side it's worse. We're going this player because on this other side it's worse. If you are only playing on one of these sites, you are doing yourself a great disservice. You are losing money. You are not winning at the same rate. It's just called line shopping. It works the same way with sports books. You got to find the best number. If you're going to go over Patrick Mahomes' yard, make sure you find the best number on each of these three sites, which is huge, which is why we have these three partners, because they all work in tandem on helping us be as profitable as possible on at least one of them, because one of them is going to have a better number than the other two. That being said, let's wrap up this podcast with your PrizePicks play of the week.
All right. Also, shout out to PrizePicks. They're finally in Maryland, so I can finally play on them. So that's a narrative. That means this prop's going to hit.
Full send.
Full send. Yeah. So what I'm looking at on PrizePicks is Derrick Henry over 126.5 rushing yards. I think this is the highest rushing total I've seen this season. But for good reason. The Titans are going to be committed to the run just to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. So I'm expecting another run-heavy offense for the Titans. Henry has gone over this total in 4 of 6 games this season and has gone for 100 yards in 5 of those 6 games. The only game he's went under is game 1, so he's been on a nice pace. The Chiefs allow the 4th most yards before contact and the 2nd most tackles in the second level. So Derrick Henry's getting to that secondary often, and I expect the safeties and corners not to be able to tackle him. If you see cornerbacks trying to tackle Derrick Henry, they're probably going to get stiff-armed, just like Josh Norman did last year.
It'd be a nice little Twitter video that you just replay a million times over. I was just about to say, after Derrick Henry's crazy, 21.8 mile per hour run he had, I would find it very interesting for PrizePicks to have like an over/under Derrick Henry top speed prop. PrizePicks, make it happen. Who are you going to be pairing with Henry on that one?
And then I'm pairing Calvin Ridley over 78.5 receiving yards. He's another guy I wrote about in my wide receiver cornerbacks article, and Bale's got him as his cover boy in his article as well, so you know he's going to do well. He's seen his targets increase every week so far this season. He currently has a 47% air yard share, which ranks 2nd most in the league. He's only converted 56% of those air yards into actual yards. So you know he's due for some regression, because that ranks 5th worst in the league for wide receivers who have at least 400 air yards. If Howard and Jones are both out for the Dolphins again, Ridley should have an easy time against these backup cornerbacks. We saw Lawrence throw for 300 yards. I expect Ryan to do something similar, because we know the Dolphins suck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it. They're not good. I was actually gonna say that. What is the line right now? Is it Atlanta -2 or something like that? I think Atlanta were road favorites, but it was like 2. But I would be like, that is my lock of the week, is the Dolphins losing by at least a field goal.
Hey, Atlanta sucks too, so you never know. 2 shit
But we
teams.
suck. We are the worst. Watching it makes me want to poke my eyes out with, I don't know, a pencil. But yeah, that is your final prop play. Make sure you guys, if you haven't yet, click the thumbs up on this particular video, and then also subscribe to this channel. So every time we drop one of these, you guys know about it. And the way you get notified is by turning the notifications on. There's a little bell icon next to subscribe. Tap on that. New video pops up. Boom. You know about it. You watch it. You lock them in. You win alongside us. Get all of the content by going to dfskarma.com and get our premium plays, every single one of them, which I just told you that Mr. Ethan is on vacay in the Keys because he had a great weekend. Get all of his plays, get all of Joey's plays inside of our premium Discord channels by going to dfskarma.com/pricing and signing up for the prop subscriptions. See you guys next week. Good luck.
Good luck.